that. Now, Manx Radio has launched two new projects. Some people might be saying, hang about, the report was in before Timwell the other day and there was an £82,000 loss. How can this be happening now? We shall be putting that question in just a moment. But first, let me tell you what is happening. The station will be able to showcase, and I'm quoting here, their radio shows through the medium of video and post them online to be watched for many days afterwards. A selection of their most popular shows will be available to view, including Morning Mandate, Women Today and Sunday Opinion. The video clips will automatically be available to watch through Facebook, Twitter and YouTube using a state-of-the-art system brought into the station from Broadcast Bionics, an organisation bringing about the future of radio. So that's the future of radio we're talking about. We're all talking here, and Alex Brindley is joining me in the studio, the Programme Director at Manx Radio. Good morning to you.
Good morning, John.
We're talking about online content. That's what we're talking about, isn't it? That's the phrase that pays, as they say.
It is, yes, and additional content as well, because a lot of people, as soon as we've started talking about Manx Radio Vision and putting cameras in studios, they keep on talking about, is it going to be like television? No, it's radio with pictures, and there is a distinct difference because we've had webcams in our studios for a number of years, and as people will see from this interview when it goes onto Facebook and Twitter later, it's all about effectively allowing the audience member to eavesdrop on the conversation.
But we're a radio station. Do people want to watch the likes of yourself and me performing?
We are a broadcaster, John, and broadcasting is about broadcasting content. We've provided a website for a number of years, and the similar sort of question you just asked me there, we're a radio station, should we be doing this? We're a radio station, and without our website now, where would news on the Isle of Man be? Because the audience demands these new ways of interacting with the station, and it's within that annual report that you mentioned before, and within our format and licence with the Communications Commission, that states that we must continue to develop ways of engaging the audience through the web and social media.
Well, as the listeners will know, £82,000 loss was reported. How can we afford all this? Is the answer sitting next to you by any chance?
Well, this is where we bring in Manx Telecom. We are in a strategic partnership with Manx Telecom. They are sponsoring Manx Radio Vision, and there is... The way this has been done is actually quite cost effective because the Broadcast Bionics software you mentioned there is the one that's been sitting in front of you. You've been doing Mandate now for a number of years. It is our telephone system, and this is one of the services that it actually offers, this automated filming service within the software. So we've actually had the software in place for a number of years.
Do we have to do this to survive as a radio station?
I think so, yes. I think if you go out there to see people on Strand Street and watch them as they're walking down Strand Street, they're all on mobile phones. This is the way that people interact. And if we are going to continue to allow our information, our content to be accessible to people, if you ask people where do they get their news in the morning, first of all, in that government lifestyle survey, they said now they get it from the internet first, not necessarily from radio anymore.
The person sitting next to you, I mentioned earlier, is Gavin Smith, Marketing Communications Manager at Manx Telecom. This Manx Radio is not the only one who's getting your support in this direction. Is this all to push your 4G coverage?
Morning, John. This is part of a broad strategy for Manx Telecom to help develop and grow.
So are you paying for all this?
No, we're not paying for all this. No, we've worked with Manx Radio for a number of years in getting our message out to the Isle of Man, and this is part of us challenging Manx Radio and challenging other things that we sponsor, so events, to create more opportunities for us to be able to showcase what our technology can help people enjoy.
But you're supporting other media in this direction as well.
I wasn't going to mention them, John, but
it's just interesting because in effect you're sort of setting the hare amongst the foxes and seeing what happens, are you not?
Well, for us, this feels very right. We are here for our technology to enable people to enjoy digital content, whether they want that, Alex mentioned, on their mobile phone, whether they want that in their home. We are here to enable that to happen. So we want to be supportive of people who are trying to grow that.